Over the holiday weekend, I took a 2,000-mile road trip to see the world's largest belt buckle, the world's largest time capsule, and this giant fork. At the same time, I accidentally discovered the secret powering Facebook, Google, and Apple's future. It's hidden in plain sight in America's cornfields. Even better, it's publicly traded. The clues weren't subtle at all. In fact, they were about 400 feet high and everywhere. This was my view for the better part of 4 days. I saw so many wind turbines that I lost count. I even saw trucks transporting more blades down the highway. At first, I thought, well, green energy, that's cool. I didn't realize I was staring at the physical solution to big tech's most expensive and power-hungry problem. And that problem is data centers. Turns out Iowa is a mecca for them with over 100. Google, Facebook, Meta, and Apple all have massive facilities there. Data centers, especially with the rise in AI, are energy black holes. They have an unlimited thirst for power. That's big tech's real problem, finding cheap and unlimited power. This is exactly why they're in Iowa. The state has some of the cheapest electricity in the country, and here's the key. Over 60% of the power comes from wind. Cheap, renewable energy is the magnet. It solves the tech giants' power problem perfectly and gives them bragging rights that they're running on clean energy. Here's the real question. As investors, how can we get a piece of this action? Iowa has 2 main electricity companies, with one being entirely owned by Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. The second, however, is publicly traded. Alliant Energy, ticker LNT, serves a huge industrial base in Iowa and Wisconsin, and big tech is the growth part of the story. The company is forecasting a 30% increase in demand by 2030. That's massive for a utility. This is a classic picks and shovels play on the AI revolution. Now, you know I'm a dividend investor. Alliant has a track record of increasing its dividend for the past 21 years. There's only one catch. Its yield is just 3.1%. Below my minimum 3.5%, but I'm making an exception. Why? Because I don't see this as my typical bedrock income or current yield play. Instead, I see it as a speculation on the increased energy demand we're sure to see through the AI revolution. Plus, we get paid a solid dividend while we wait. It's a good example of how your investing rules should turn into guidelines when you have high conviction. So the next time that you ask AI to write you a poem, just remember your request was probably answered by a computer in a cornfield powered by a giant pinwheel. And if you're looking to get that exposure in your portfolio, LNT is a great option.